Welcome back to the Top News Channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Bad news for the EU. Bank of Germany ignores VDL in the face of the shining light of Brexit UK. So where's all this Brexit hysteria? After Brexit, a German bank lauds the UK economy. Deutsche Bank has praised Brexit Britain's achievements, stating that criticism of the UK's secession from EU has been overblown. Indeed, Dr. Klaus Borknecht, chief economist of IKB, said that the government's reaction to COVID is to blame for the majority of the present economic troubles in the United Kingdom. Given this, he adds that Germany faces many of the same issues, such as a decreased capacity for development. According to Dr. Borknecht, the financial woes the British government faced during the COVID epidemic were not made worse by Brexit in the majority of cases. Some readers said, the Remainers, government, parliament, BBC and industry predictions of chaos came to nothing. The only problems that exist have been created by the Remain PM Mrs May and 70% Remain Parliament, and without her meddling, the UK would have saved another £100 billion, would have been properly out of the EU 5 years ago, would have not effectively annexed NI and would now have seen a huge growth in its fishing industry by taking back full access to its own seas. It is sad to see so many people in the UK wish still ill for the UK and cannot acknowledge that there are also very many positives of being out of the EU both economically and holistically. As soon as the UK has finally ripped up the NIP and restored proper UK borders, with no internal borders, removed EU fishing boats from UK seas and stopped sending the EU any further funding, then Brexit, at very long last, will finally be done. The UK, as a rich country and customer of the EU, holds all the cards. Our only handicap is our Remain Parliament and the trouble they have caused. In a recent speech, Dr. Borknecht said, there was no negative impact of Brexit on the NHS workforce shortfall. He said, the number of physicians in Great Britain did not fall between 2016 and 2020. According to Dr. Borknecht, the GDP decline a year and a half ago originally appeared to corroborate the pessimists' fears. As contrast to Germany, the British economy is today in relatively decent health. So the Bank of England is already contemplating the first rate rises, particularly given that projections of prospective growth support the idea of a controllable Brexit. Dr. Borknecht noted that despite the fact that certain media outlets portray Brexit Britain as faring worse than its European competitors, it has now followed a similar route. According to some comments from readers, I said yesterday that the Germans were hailing Brexit as a success. I got the usual insults from the Remainers. I believe this story vindicates what I've been saying. Germany can see Brexit is a success. As George Friedrich, top German economist, said, Germany should reconsider its position inside the EU because of the success of Brexit. On the other hand, interesting that more and more people within the EU are now prepared to acknowledge that Project Fear has proved wildly inaccurate and UK is making its own way much better than they ever expected. Before that, the ECB and the IMF predicted we would grow faster than 25 of the EU 27. Has someone told the Remainers this? Of course they had. It went in one ear and out the other while they were screaming that we'd be eating dirt for Christmas.